time for you to take over. This is something you've done, obviously, in your career, but I didn't mean to have Coach say that and then to go out and do what you had to do to help the team win before.
Yeah, I appreciate him saying that. I mean, we've been here before. You know, I'm in year 9. I've seen a lot of situations. I've been through funks before, and you know, I always figure it out when it's time to do what we got to do.
I'm curious, even tonight, would you say figure it out? Would you figure out tonight that maybe left you getting it going?
I mean, it's just, you know, making or missing shots. That's what it comes down to. You know, it's part of the game. You know, obviously I get frustrated because I want to make every shot that I take. But when you miss, you just got to keep playing. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time now.
Now, obviously, when the league approved to keep the timeout out, keep the challenge, if you win the challenge, that was well received. Got to be feeling much better about it, even now after it paid off big time for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we won 2 of them, which is important. You know, there's a lot of critical plays in this game, and you know, sometimes a call can be the deciding factor on important games. So, you know, to add that into the game where, you know, it gives the refs some time to, you know, take a deep breath and revisit the play, you know, I think it's important.
So you guys are down by 15 to Washington midway through the third quarter. Is there anything that's said on the bench? Do you guys, you know, start barking, we've got to get going, maybe during a timeout, do the coaches say something? Does anything happen at that point?
I mean, that's between us and the team. We have a team that definitely communicates, and you know, we understand that we're not playing up to our best of our ability, and you know, we handle that internal.
But without saying specifically.
Yes, we do. We talk to each other.
And you also you're vociferous about it. I'm guessing.
What was that word?
Vociferous.
That's nice. I never heard that.
You know, kind of like
He's close.
out front. You know.
Yeah, I talk.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Hey, Book, after the game against the Knicks, it seems like tonight there was a motto of no layups. Was that a reflection of that last game against the Knicks tonight, the defensive effort you guys put out?
Yes, sir. You know, we went over the film, and you know, there has to be a relationship between, you know, each player and the big. You know, it's a pick and roll league, and you know, that communication has to be there, and you know, you just want to take away the layups. I think we've been seeing it for a long time. You want to force teams into contested mid-range shots, but if the big's going to come over and protect the paint and protect the rim, there has to be a rotation to make sure his guy doesn't get the offensive rebound. So, you know, shout out Nurk, shout out Drew, you know, for the carryover tonight, and you know, they did a good job of it.
You said you guys had to talk about that you weren't playing up to your capabilities. Coming into a game with a team like Washington, are you taking them lightly coming in, or are you kind of like overlooking them, or playing down to the competition?
No, you know, I have too much respect for, you know, everybody in the NBA, every player, and you know, understanding that they just come off, you know, a game of scoring almost 140 points, and you know, Poole and Kuz both had 30. So, you know, there's firepower all around the league, and you know, once the team gets an early lead and gets confidence, you never know what can happen. So, you know, I don't take any game lightly.
Coach,
There was visible frustration in the first half and a lot of 2 to 3 man conversations to try and connect what was going wrong. What needs to improve to cut down the amount of both of those things happening?
Both of what things?
The frustration and just like the lack of connectivity between 2 to 3 players and patching together mistakes.
I mean, you just have to keep coming in, keep working, keep talking to each other. Don't get over frustrated about it, but definitely, you know, feel it. You know, you want to protect home court, and New York came in here and kicked our ass on our home court. So, and we're on our way to that after the first 2 quarters of tonight. So, you know, we gotta get it together.
Just with you personally, how do you balance when you're going through a shooting night and trying to overcome that, and also knowing there's guys that you got to talk to at the same time?
It's life. It's just part of it. It's part of the job title, and you know, it's a long season. You know, there's gonna be ups and downs. I've seen it before. I've seen it over again. So, you know, when you're winning, you're on a win streak. You know, you have to keep the same mentality and approach as, you know, when you're losing or you lose 4 out of 5. Can't be the front running teams where everything's fine when you're winning, and then, you know, you start losing. It's the end of the world.
Devin, how big was Jordan there in the fourth quarter, getting extra possessions before you got it?
Yeah, he came in, he changed the game in more ways than one. So I think we were down 10 to, I think, 9 or 10 to start the fourth quarter, and, you know, we were able to erase that quick, and he was a big part of that.
Devin, how important was it for you guys to have Eric back tonight?
Always important. You know, he's a vet. He's been around. You know, he's one of those guys when I say, you know, we've seen these stories before, so, you know, he doesn't get too flustered or, you know, doesn't get out of body over, you know, something so little. He just continues to play, and, you know, he's definitely a threat out there.
Right, thanks, bud. Thanks,
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. Thanks a lot.